friends. I realized the last video that I made when I had some new flow journals to put in my shop was recorded at a very low resolution. I guess I was doing something and I had to go low res, and the video looked crappy, and I apologize for that. Today I'm going to take you back through some of my new journals. That some of these are in the shop and some of them are not. I should have everything listed, I hope by tonight or tomorrow morning. I apologize for being in like a mad rush. It just seems like I am in a mad rush lately, and I don't like to be that way. But it just seems like it's the only way that I can get everything done that I need to get done. It's the only way that I can make a living, but for me it's frustrating. I just had my 59th birthday on Saturday, and I really do want to try to slow down. I don't mean slow down as in get stale or stop my momentum or whatever. I need to slow down, and I also need to kind of change my tack. And you know, like you're on a sailboat and you change your tack and you're switching your sails or whatever. That's exactly what I need to do. I need to switch my sails and just get on a better path. Now that is leading me to a lot of soul searching and heart searching, and I'm hoping that this soul searching and heart searching will result in some cool art projects for us. So just kind of be looking for a little more of a focus here, I guess is what we're going to call it. And I do apologize for the last video. I was very busy like usual. I have a new little flow journal for you guys. This is a black and white butterfly journal. She features some super cool rolled paper beads. I got super addicted to these, so I have a whole lot. I made these in the fall and winter of last year. It was a great TV project. I bought myself one of those little, you know, lap desk, and man, I just went at it, and I just love doing it. It's a lot of fun. I also, on this one, she has some tassels on her. Have you guys noticed how like in tassels are? I am seeing them everywhere on jewelry, on crafting materials, clothing. It just seems, and I love tassels. It's very, you know, very like Moroccan or very Indian-ish to me to see tassels. So I'm having a lot of fun using them. The first thing that you'll notice about this little journal is that I've added a little embellishment on the front. This is just a cardboard flower, and you can pop this off if you want to. Remember that a flow journal is made for you to take apart and have fun with. So here we go, a little look inside this little flow baby. And the first thing that I've got, of course, is our book plate here. Book plates also, these are glued down, but I mean, you can lift them up. Like I said, flow journal is meant for you to kind of tear apart and have fun with. You may choose not to tear it apart and just use it as an inspirational sort of item for you to get ideas from. The first thing that we see in here is some super cool butterfly washi tape. It's got some sparkle to it, and an envelope pocket right here. And this is just a regular little glassine-ish pocket, and has some goodies in there, and also some tiny stickers on the inside. I kind of like those stickers. They're super neat. All of these books have 5 signatures. Except for the red one that I'm going to show you, and I'll show you why that doesn't have 5 signatures. This is washi tape, and of course can be pulled away from the fabric here. We've got a handmade button, and one of the cool tabs that we've been making out of scrap paper. Lots of washi for you to play with. And of course, nothing's nothing without a hairy paper clip, is it? Hairy paper clips are becoming an obsession as well. I've got a pocket right here that's got some elements for you to play with, and this is a little fold out element right here. You can do whatever you want with that. This is one of our 4 tuck space corner pockets. I just realized my fingernails are dirty. I've been out in the yard with the dogs. I apologize. But I've got some little pieces of paper here for you to play with. Same thing here. Part of this does feature some maps, and you can see it says World Traveler right there. I've got some pretty little, I think these are Project Life cards, but I'm not sure. A postcard from the UK. Some kind of damask paper for you to play with. And this is a vintage Christmas card. More papers. I love this page. This page turned out great. This is the tea tag, beaded tea tags that I had a tutorial. I think I posted that over the weekend. And the tea tags also feature these paper tassels that I've been making. So I thought that turned out really good on this little page. There are brads and a selection of papers under here. There's also UK stamps that I thought were really cool. And turn the page. And we've got some chickens. Chickens are really in. A chicken tag for you to play with. More papers. A lot of words in here. I kind of filled this one up with all kinds of like word selections. So you've got Kronk's moaning in the background. He's ready for supper. These also contain micro notebooks. These are very small little notebooks that you can put in your purse, or you can, you know, write a journal, or if you're traveling, you can note your travels. If you go to the doctor or hospital, you can note what the doctor said. I like putting these sorts of elements in my journals because to me, it's something you can give away. If someone sees you working in this journal or looking at this journal and you're visiting a doctor or visiting a relative or whatever, I think it's just a joy to be able to pull something out of here and say, here, would you like to have this? This is just a gift just for you. And I love the idea of surprise gifts. That's why I chock all these books just stuffed full of things for you to play with or to give away. They can go either way and go both ways. This is another paper tassel. Hang on, I'm kind of hung up here. Come on, Harry's. There we go. And this is, of course, just some yarn and some eyelash yarn and things like that for you to play with that are tied to the top of a little binder clip. I've got some insides of envelopes that you can use to make flowers, and a little word element here that says I believe in me, and more things to play with here. More of the insides of envelopes. That's such a fun thing to do if you've never done it before. You know, you just keep your mailing envelopes, and they always have a neat pattern on the inside. So you can do whatever you want with here. This is a handmade glassine bag, and I've put some word elements in there. Is that paper not gorgeous, y'all? And of course, this butterfly paper goes with the butterfly theme of the book. Got a dragonfly element that just kind of folds out as well. This is an accordion kind of book that has small pockets in it, so you can use the elements from the book and put in the pockets, and that makes a really, you know, that whole pull-out would make a nice gift for somebody, a handmade gift for somebody. And we're continuing on here. This is a book, a dragonfly book, that's made from parts of this paper. And we got some of our tags over here. Lots of hairy, funny paper clips. I also like to punch holes in these flow journals and just tie fibers in. I think that's a fun thing to put in here. This is a handmade envelope. It has the word happy on it. There's always something in these envelopes, little surprises for you. This is a cigarette box. I did a tutorial about making envelopes and cigarette boxes, so that's a cigarette box for you to fold up and play with. This is a stamped element. Hairy paper clips up here. I made these stickers, so they aren't the best in the world, but I like handmade elements. Okay, this is another fold-out little pocket book. Kind of folds in. Another glassine envelope. These are some of the skinny books that we talked about, and they're skinny books that have just plain writing paper in there. We have a flashcard and a little stamped element, some stickers, text pages, fold out pages. Papers in here to play with, and some cards over here to play with as well that are on a paper clip up here, and more of that luscious paper. That was just ultra cool paper. I was really lucky to, a lady was moving away and clearing out her craft room, and she gave me just tons of beautiful paper. This is another book for you to play with or to give to someone, another skinny book right here. And in the back, I washi taped in some words, some Chinese stamps, and some buttons for you to play with. This book is $35, and I have my Etsy shop set up to predict shipping for you, so I don't know how much shipping will be on something like this. So there we go, a little butterfly book with tassels. I'm crazy in love with this batik fish fabric, and so I wanted to create another flow journal using this batik fabric. When this fabric is gone, it's going to be gone, and it is going really fast. I don't have a lot of it left, so I'm trying to think of utilizing, the smaller pieces of this batik. So I'll be doing some super mini macaroni box journals in the future. This one again has some of my obsessed with paper beads thing. The closure on this is a fish. We'll open this one up, and of course the first thing you got is a pocket, and it's stuffed full of fun things. Washi tape, Change's beautiful washi tape. These are cardboard elements that you can just pull up and play with, and this one features just lots of fun stuff there, y'all. Each pocket is just kind of chock full. This is kind of an ode to summer right here. I have a friend who contributed some ribbons that I just thought, the ribbons were just so pretty, so festive and fun to look at. Another kind of ocean element, seasonal element. Have some Chinese newspaper for you. These are cards from 1998 Southern Living. No, I think that's 1993. It says expires 98, but these are, I think these are 93. Might be 98. Let's look. Well, I don't know if I put another one in here. These are brochures from around where I live in Richmond, Virginia. Got a few more shell elements here. A little more of that beautiful butterfly fabric. Some very nice brads. Some tags for you to play with. And some funky little stickers, and these are stickers as well. These are old stickers that a friend sent me when she was cleaning out her mom's house, and she just sent me a whole bunch of super cool vintage things. These are flowers that you can put together and play with. More of these are anchors, more of kind of the ocean thing going on here. These are googly eyes and small planner stickers right here. And my friend sent me these, and I thought I was going to plan, but I just never did. Never quite got around to that. Chinese stamps right here, just in a little cellophane bag. More papers. This is a brochure from the Virginia Living Museum. And I've kind of made a pocket with this, with the brochure, so you can stick things in the pocket. I got an ultra cool magazine that had a lot of black and white photography in it. So I've stuck one of the black and white photos in here. This is some exquisite tissue paper. Got a pretty little sparkly brad, things for you to play with here. Whoops, there we go. I've got these tabs throughout the book that I'm just kind of in love with these too. They're a lot of fun to make. And some prompted cards. This one says family, this one says love. The prompted flow journal is another kind of idea that I've got brewing right now, and I think it would be a lot of fun because I think we like prompted art journals, so why not take that concept and kind of make a prompted flow journal. So that's sort of on a back burner kind of project right now while I get these finished. These are old suitcases. I think those are super cool. I've got brads over here, and of course you always got to have some ABCs for you to play with. More of the brochures from around here in Richmond, around the state of Virginia. Some beautiful marbled paper. This paper is so pretty, you guys. It's very shiny. We've got more brochures, more stickers for you. Lots of stickers over here. This is a Matchbox book, so you've got a little book that you can play in or give away, whatever you want to do. And we've got more cards over here with some washi tape on the top. Love this color, purple. Some text pages, a little bit of the fabric from the front of the book. Some paper that I thought matched the fabric beautifully, some vintage wrapping paper. And more word elements and stickers and things for you to play with right here. This is another book. This is a sewn journal that you can play with or write in or give it to someone. This is another skinny book. This is another book, but this is the skinny book that we got going on right here. More stickers. Got some advertisement. Advertisement's always so interesting. A little bit of vintage wrapping paper here. And another pocket in the back with these. I love these cards. And I think the cards and the stickers, you know, would just go perfectly together. Along with that washi tape. That's how I try and combine things. So you can open the book and immediately start to make something with these elements. So there you go. That's our little fish book. Alright, I think we're going to do one more, and then I'll take you guys in another video through the really big mamas that I've been making. This was a very different design. This was a different sort of work for me because this is satin, and I never worked with satin before. Covering a book, but I think it turned out pretty well. I really do love the way that the spine turned out. It's kind of very festive, and I thought that it would be, you know, kind of cool as a Victorian ladies journal. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like. So let's peek in here really quick before my camera runs out and see what we got here. We've got some flocked paper, handmade glassine envelope. The papers that I chose these papers really carefully to match the kind of the theme of this pretty little flow journal here. I've got a wooden element for you to play with. I've got some, I'm not sure what that is. That might be Tim Holtz, but I'm not sure. Some absolutely beautiful lace. Now the way that I tied this in here, I tied it in here, but I also put a brad right here. So if you get this book, all you got to do is loosen the brad, and you can take out the the beautiful lace right here. I just thought this had a very Victorian feel about it, even these little bicycles. Some blank negatives for you to play with. I think that, to me, this color, the color of a negative is so interesting. So that might inspire you to do something in a you know, a darker tone as far as your artwork goes. I love her. She was just like one of my favorite things ever, and I thought that she fit so well in this book. I found some balloon paper, and I thought that was kind of vintagey Victorian era-ish, and I did a little sewn journal for you, an element for you to draw in or give away, and got some ABCs for you, because you always got to have some ABCs. And a beautiful little image right here that I just loved. Some Project Life cards are in here. The big cards are in here. Another image from that same sheet that I just adored. I just thought it was super cool. And of course, a bird cage. It's not Victorian without a bird cage. More flocked paper. This is a metal tape element, and it's a star, and then I put another metal tape element here, and it says shine. Butterflies right here, handmade envelopes. This is some text paper for you to play with. It kind of folds out like that. Keys, not Victorian without keys and birds and things like that. Bicycle. I thought that little notebook turned out really good. Bird. This is a fused paper towel bird. And I thought this was so pretty. To me, this looks like paper lace. I'm not sure what that's called, but boy, I sure do like it. Got a rather Victorian frame going on here. More flocked paper. Another book with a tie on it. And in the back, just a load of a load of fun elements for you to play with. We've got some grunge board in here. We've got some ribbon, feathers, buttons, papers, and some of that cool sparkly butterfly washi tape. So there we go. Victorian Lady Flow Journal. I think she turned out really good. All right, guys. Oh, see, that was a lot more calm. I really appreciate you listening. I will have these in my shop probably later on today. It's Tuesday, so I hope to have them later on today or maybe early tomorrow morning. Thank you guys so much for supporting my shop and supporting me. I'm a freelancer, and my dream is to be an artist, a full-time artist one of these days. So you purchasing my journals and watching my videos really does help me. And I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.